What's going on, my dudes? So today it is Saturday, May 28th. It is Memorial Day weekend. That's why I'm wearing my America shirt. Today, well, I should say tomorrow, the actual holiday, but it's okay anytime to remember and appreciate those fallen soldiers who died and didn't come home to their families like we get to every day from their job, to remember them and honor them this holiday. Now, they fought for your freedom, so you have the freedom to drink a beer, you have the freedom to grill your favorite food, you have the freedom to camp, you have the freedom to spend time, play games with your family, and have some laughs. Those soldiers who died out there would want you to continue living your life as a free American. So make sure you do that this holiday weekend. Do not be afraid to be American and do American stuff. I almost said the other S word, but I'm really trying to stop being profane and having cuss words. So today we are going to Tanglewood Nature Center. We're not actually going to the center. We are going to hike a small trail. I gotta meet with my brother at, it'll probably be after 2 because it's like 10:30 now. By the time I get up there, it's going to be close to 11:30 probably. And I figure 2 hours max for this trail. I think the trail I'm going to be taking is 2 miles, maybe not even 2 miles. I could be wrong. I'm going to actually post the map of where I'm going to be hiking right here. I really didn't want this today, but hey, it'll add to the adventure, right? I hope so. And here we are. There's quite a few folks here today. All right, fellow hikers. So there is the nature center, my friends. We're gonna go down here and take a look at this kiosk and see what it has to say. I told you guys. Timber rattlesnakes. They are poisonous, but they will not strike unless stepped on or cornered. All right. Lots of little areas. Let's go visit the Tanglewood treehouse before we get started here. Kids welcome, adults too. So folks, this is Tanglewood Nature Center. This is actually in Elmira, New York. We are back in New York. So New York has many nice things to offer, just like PA, but I only go to really the local ones. So, little bench for sitting. This would be pretty cool to have on your own private property. They're bees. Look at that. All right, so to not piss off any geese, I had to go around the tree house because the babies that you've seen, the one male started to charge me. So I'm not about that life. So I'm gonna go up here to this little sign and see what trail we're on. Now, if we're on the wrong trail, I'm gonna cut back down over that way, leaving the geese alone. This is why I don't like geese. They are assholes. And I mean that wholeheartedly. And because I had to walk through the tall grass, my feet are wet, my pants are wet already. So, we're gonna walk, because I love the water, we're gonna walk to a pond. Give me just a second and I'll figure out what the name of the pond is. All right, so we are on the Whitetail Trail and the pond is called Boyd Pond. Okay, this is the Ernie Davis Fitness Trail. I don't think this is the one we want to be on. So let me look back at my map. So I don't rightly know exactly what trail we're on. I mean, it says the Ernie Davis Fitness Trail. It says by the time you have completed it, you'll end up back at the nature center. But yeah, here we go. All of the fields or paths are very nicely mowed. It's cool, but because of the rainfall and all the moisture, there are mosquitoes out galore. But I'm telling you folks, that permethrin, that works. Excuse my heavy breathing. Again, guys, these are just short trails today, mowed trails through fields. Catch my breath. Probably no need for the bag. Well, yeah, I guess to carry my water, basically. My water and my sweatshirt. But coming upon a resting bench already, because way down there is where I started. That's the nature center you see there off in the distance. The one that I just kind of angled back towards, that one is like a kind of like a rec hall. I don't know, there's folks down there taking pictures and whatnot. But if we were to come up this path, we'd end pretty much right over there by that sign. We started down there, walked up, come back around, and now we're here. No need to sit at the rest bench. We just need to keep on trucking. I really hope I don't get drenched today, but I mean, my feet are already wet. But again, if you didn't tune in for the beginning of the video, happy Memorial Day to the families out there suffering from, let me read this sign here, suffering from loss of their family members. I'm sorry for your loss, but we thank them for their service. So, all right, do 20 toe touches. Apparently this is like an exercise thing too. I'm not doing 20 toe touches. I stretched out in the shower today. So like I said earlier, we definitely got to keep an eye out for the timber rattlers. We don't want to upset them. So we are going to listen for any rattling and make sure we don't piss any of them off. Hey, look at it. Beautiful. All right, so we got a green marker here, and this circles all the way around. That deer is still right there, just staring at me. He's got a lot of meat on that sumbitch. Look at him. Her. Jesus. Anyway, this is the President's Trail. We want to go left on the President's Trail to hook up with the Tanglewood Trail. So let's go left, but first, everybody say goodbye to Mrs. Deer. Bye, Mrs. Deer. Bambi's mom, probably. All wide open through here, guys. All wide open. That's one thing I really like about it. The views, just everything. Freaking gorgeous. So at every one of these things, like I said before, it's a fitness trail. You do certain exercises at every one of those. Again, I'm not doing them because I have no need to. I have been coming to this area for years, and I have never been on these trails. I completely forgot about Tanglewood up until a friend of mine said something about them. So there's a little well over here, or a lookout. We're gonna go check that out, huh? I don't know if this is an actual well or not. Oh, it is an actual well. Check that out. I don't know how far down that goes in. That's pretty awesome. Lots of peepers, lots of birdies out here today. Here we go. I don't know if this qualifies as pink or orange. What do you guys think? Pink or orange? Kind of looks orange to me. But we're gonna go. Getting into some thick shit here, or thick poop, I should say. So again, guys, I want to make sure I'm looking at the path here and there, because like I said earlier, those rattlesnakes, if you step on them or you corner them, is when they'll strike. And I certainly don't want them laying in the path and me making a video talking to the camera and step on a snake and get bit, because we all know that if you get bit by a rattlesnake, obviously they're poisonous. The quicker you move, you got to stay calm, but the quicker you move, the quicker that venom goes through your, I'm at a crossroads here. It goes through your bloodstream, and the worse it can become. All right, so I need to look back at my map and figure out where this path leads. This might lead right down to Boyd Pond. Okay, so we're gonna continue straight. But what that does, it'll loop us back up around into that area there. So, well, I was freaked out about ticks. Now I'm freaked out about fucking snakes. I'll be sure to edit that out. I'm really trying here, guys. I really am. Path there too. Let's go down and check out, see what those buildings were I passed. So I passed this building. I don't know what it is. This is obviously a trail because it's mowed, so it's not private property. I wonder if it's like a rest area. Trail Shelter was constructed as a Boy Scouts of America Eagle Scout project. Jane Llewellyn Franks, Troop 79, Gang Mills. Nice. So this is basically to get out of the rain, or if you're tired, maybe take a rest. But actually, you know what? This might be one of those landmarkings. Let me refer back to the map. All right, we come upon this size. How much exercise is enough? Adults should get at least 30 minutes of moderate intensity physical activity on 5 or more days per week. Moderate activity means you are working hard enough to raise your heart rate and break a sweat. Examples of moderate activities include brisk walking, biking on level ground, doing water aerobics, and raking leaves. How about that? Well, another kind of bonehead decision I made was to wear my non-waterproof hiking boots, because these trails are a soggy freaking mess. I have a pair of hiking boots that are waterproof up to 5 feet, I think. They're Timberlands. Back when I worked for FedEx, we got a $500 Christmas bonus. So yay Bryce Campanelli for actually recognizing us and giving us a Christmas bonus of that much. Not many companies do that. It was all on gift cards, but either way, it's awesome that they did that. But anyway, Yeah, I have a pair of, I went out with my Christmas bonus and I bought myself a pair of Timberland waterproof boots, because when you deliver out there, you deliver all year round, rain, snow, whatever. And I needed a pair of hiking boots. But we have officially reached Boyd's Pond. Not too much of a pond, but still a nice little quick, brisk hike. Told you guys today was going to be fast. There's actually a little party going on at my brother's at 2 o'clock that I plan on attending. So if my brother Brad ever watches this, I want you to know, as your brother, as your oldest brother, I love you. I'm here to support you. I'm always here to listen to you. And if you never need anything at all, please, please, please get a hold of me. And I will be happy to oblige and do as much as possible for you and for your family. Damn birds. Well, that's usually not something you see every day. There's a main road. But notice. Oh, okay. It's another notice. Timber rattlesnake is native to this land. The snake is an endangered species list, threatened, and thus is fully protected. The timber rattlesnake is not aggressive and will not strike unless cornered or stepped on. To avoid confrontation, please stay on trails and watch the path ahead of you. Any encounter, although extremely remote, should be reported to the nature center. So that's why I'm looking at the ground. But I haven't heard any shaking of the rattles yet, so we're all good. Boyd's Pond, small and quaint. All right, guys, that is Boyd's Pond here at Tanglewood Nature Center, located in Elmira, New York, just off of Coleman Ave in West Elmira. There's plenty more trails to be had, like at every other one of these state parks and nature places. Little frog just jumped in the water. Darn, I missed it. It kind of scared me a little bit. Oh man, all right, let's walk back. All right, my dudes. So the rain is picking up. My camera is getting quite wet, or my phone, I should say. I record all these videos from my phone. I have an iPhone 13 Pro Max. So it's like lightly sprinkling, almost kind of misty type, but we're gonna pick up the pace a little bit and get back to the car before the rain really starts to set in. But I'll tell you, the smell of this wet nature is absolutely fantastic. And I know I've said this before, more trails. I know I've said this before, but if you haven't, you need to get outside and get some nature, breathe it in, check it out. Just, it's absolutely beautiful, and it does things for your mental health. We're coming back upon the intersection from the main path here very, very shortly. One thing I can't stand is wet feet. And right now, my friends, I have some wet feet. And we have reached our intersection. Kind of thought we did back there, but yeah, buddy. Now let's go back the way we came. There's a deer. She took off. Well, because I'm in the middle of the trees, the rain is starting to pick up. So, yep, let's hustle. All right, guys, we have pretty much made it back down to the other side of the hill, back towards the tree house. Hopefully I don't have a goose or geese problem. Them little bastards can be nasty. And like I said, it's wet out here. I am pretty much soaked. My hat is soaked. The only reason my glasses haven't been spotted over is because the brim of the hat. So, all right. Let's hope Mr. and Mrs. Geese aren't around here anywhere. All right, we're free. I just don't want to get pinched or bit by one of them little butt heads. I don't know what it's like, but oh, Lord Almighty. So, thank you guys for watching. Again, this is Tanglewood Nature Center. It is located in Elmira, New York, off of Coleman Ave in the west part of Elmira. So I guess this time we'll say welcome to New York, and we'll see you out on the trails. Y'all be good to each other.